All right, so Shelton asked me to go through some couple of medical bags here that I use when I'm on the road traveling, and basically two. They're pretty much the same on the inside, but we'll go through them one piece at a time. And for you folks that are maybe new to this kind of stuff, I'll try to describe it. So on the outside, of course, big red Rescue Me auto-loaded center punch for busting glass, and you got a seatbelt cutter in there as well. So you can get into the truck if it's a car wreck. It's usually a lot of the things that you see. And you can break the window to get in. You don't have to get a running start at it. You just kind of touch it, push it on there. If you're in the car and you're trying to get out, you just touch it, push it. You don't got to get a lot of, like I said, run and start at it. And of course, that blade, you can cut the clothing and get in there if you got to do some deep packing or something. But anyway, moving on. So this little bag here, I'm going to throw this over my neck on my way to the casualty. Always put a headlamp up at the top of this because I know I'm going to go hands-on, and I'm not going to try to hold a chem light or have somebody hold the light. Anybody's ever tried to work on a truck in the dark, you know how this works. Nobody's ever holding the light in the right place, right? So anyway, so I got that at the top. Several different types of tourniquets. I've got ranging from these TK4s, and then you got the ratchet style. You got either the ratchet style or the windlass style. So in either event, these two go in there first. And so the way I look at it is these are pocket items. You can easily put this on one-handed. And then by the time you make it to the bag, this is something that someone with two serviceable hands will be placing on you. My school of thought is as well, like you could pitch one of those to somebody and they might not know anything about tourniquets, but they do know if they wrap this around a bunch of times and they tie a bunch of granny knots in it, it could work. They don't have to have like an extensive medical background to know a whole lot about it. And if you do want to know about it, highly recommend the medical class. And of course, there's tons of YouTube videos out there as well. Airway for your nose, nasal pharyngeal airway, NPA. And of course, a bunch of different size gauze, absorbent gauze, and duct tape. And I put the duct tape right on it because chances are if you need one, you probably need the other one. And I don't want to go digging around for two things, so I'm just going to yank this out and rip this open and go to work. So gauze goes down into any big openings or whatever like that. Piece of plastic acts as a occlusive dressing. Occlusive meaning no air gets in and out of there. I'm using the big words now. Everybody's going to get upset because I'm usually the one to say, hey, just say it stops air, you know, like that. And the duct tape to hold it into place. Some more gauze. This has the quick clot in there, hemostatic agent. Help the blood to clot sooner. Chest decompression needle inside for your tension pneumothorax and your sucking chest wound. In addition to that, I got some granular cell locks as well, and 2 chest seals for an in and an out. Not to mention all the pieces of plastic that we have available here. The other bag, of course, this one I use a lot when I'm teaching on the road because if I can direct somebody to that, they figure that out pretty easily. This is the bag that you're looking for. Big red Rescue Me on the outside. Red identifies medical stuff, and it also acts as a Rescue Me. And we'll bust this dude right open. Push all that crap out of the way. All the life-saving crap. So anyway, throw that thing open. Again, at the top is another headlamp. This one has the red lens, so if If I'm doing a night shoot or something like that, I put the bag out, I just turn the red lens on, I just set it there. So if somebody gets hurt, we don't have to scramble too hard. Just find the red light and the bag is sitting underneath it. Other types of tourniquets as well. Similar idea, elastic band with some type of way to secure it down, a cleat in this case. Similar idea. Again, gauze with the duct tape in there, some shears, the small shears for cutting clothing and whatnot. And again, wherever I have some type of elastic type band, I have some type of windlass, followed by a windlass style or a ratchet style tourniquet. These work really, really well. Again, without a whole bunch of practice, it's a little difficult to put on one-handed, and even the folks that are good at it, some of us are large people and we have a lot of equipment and stuff on us, and I have yet to see anybody really be able to get around a leg. But if you can get something on you with one hand, if you can follow it up with one of these, which work a lot better, but it takes a little extra effort to get on, they work really, really well. So wherever there's one of these, you're going to find one of those. And like I said before, multiple gauze pads, different sizes, another chest needle, casualty blanket, so treating for shock and what have you. You'll wrap them up in the space blanket. More tourniquets. That one got a little jacked up in there. This one was pretty cool. Another windlass style with a little spring-loaded gate in there. That was kind of neat. I thought that was cool, and has a small chem light on the side. I guess that's so the paramedic can find it and take it off of the victim. So various size gauze bandages, and at the end of each night shoot, if I've used this light, as soon as I get done, I'm going to swap out the batteries and put them right in there. I'm not even going to not even going to second guess it, just going to put them in there. So some additional chest seals and that type of thing. So smash all that up in there, close it up, and make sure the light is on the top where I can locate it in either bag. This one I responded to a motorcycle wreck with. I just think I was eating lunch or something, and I heard it, and threw that around my neck, ran out there. But then the cops got there, and soon the ambulance got there. So I didn't really do anything other than talk to the guy and assess his level of consciousness, which seemed okay. He wasn't in any hurry or any trouble. So anyway, beyond that, beyond the things that that I would recommend you put in there, things to keep them breathing, things to stop the bleeding, anything beyond that, such as splints and so forth. If you got duct tape and some things in the back of the truck, sticks, anything like that, you can fashion some type of splint out of them. But if you got room, smash a splint in there. And again, these are bags that are like save people's lives. Like, this is not for health and comfort type stuff. It's not going to be aspirins or chapstick or little boo-boo Band-Aids or anything in there. That is a total separate, different kit. And so that's an improved quality of life after you saved them with this thing. I always have double this because once the casualty goes into the ambulance and they take off, chances are this bag is going with them and you probably never see it again. And they're going to cut all this stuff off of them and throw it in the trash, so you got to have a replacement for it. So this will be my teaching one. This will be the second one that I go for, and if I happen to be sitting at a lunch spot and some dude gets clobbered on a motorcycle, I'll probably grab that little black one and run out there. Well, hey, I hope this helped, and good luck with creating your own bag. and if you need our bags, and if you need some help, make sure you contact us. And remember, your responsibility to be ready for the fight never ends.